Top of the morning, good afternoon, and hello, and welcome to all the coaches. A hearty and healthy Irish hello. Cheers. Cup of tea warms the cockles of my heart. Even on a boiling hot day here in Northern California, 100-degree weather, tea is always the best. Okay, this is part 2 of 3 videos that I'm making, and they're all in conjunction with the upcoming Club Fearless Experience Masterclass, where we're going to talk about the ultimate checklist for coaches who want to create a successful, prosperous, fun, exciting, inspiring coaching practice. So let's jump right in. 2 topics we're going to talk about today are the coaching fee. Dun, dun, dun. That's how I used to feel about the coaching fee. Now I feel a lot more springy and happy about it. And we're going to talk about how to invite a possible client to a conversation. These 2 are probably the 2 biggest challenges coaches have when they go out from their coaching school and they go into the world and they're looking to create a coaching practice, whether it's a part-time, full-time, or weekend practice, whatever it is. These are the 2 biggest things that they bump up against. So we're going to talk about how to do both of these and how to move past any blocks and challenges that you might have. I'm also going to share some resources with you from Club Fearless, because we teach a lot of this stuff. Actually, we teach all this stuff in Club Fearless. Okay. The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money. Who doesn't want money? Who doesn't like money? Here's the problem. Money was created as a means to buy or sell services or products. It had nothing to do with your self-worth, your worthiness, your confidence, or who you are as a human being. Who you are as a human being is priceless. Your coaching fee is about your coaching skills, not about your self-worth. So stop asking, how much should I charge? Am I worth the coaching fee? And start asking, how much are your coaching skills worth? Because that's what clients are paying you for. Am I worth the coaching fee? Terrible question. Coaches ask me that all the time in class. Dermot, I don't feel worthy to ask my coaching fee. And I say, the coaching fee's got nothing to do with you. That would be like telling people, what's your phone number? Oh, I don't feel worthy to tell you my phone number. Is that okay? People would look at you and be like, what drugs is this guy smoking? What planet did he come down from? Just asking you your coaching fee, your phone number. The coaching fee is a number. It's just the number that the client pays to get to see you. Now, the problem arises when the coach starts making the coaching fee about them. So, another way to answer the coaching fee. How much should I charge? Start asking, how much would you like to charge? Ask yourself, are you a brand new coach? So, a lot of coaches come out and they exorbitant coaching fees right out that they've got no experience. They've coached a few people, other coaches in school, and they have no experience. And people don't pay you for personality. They don't pay you for your website page. I used to think when I started out, 13 years ago, I spent the first year not charging any money for my coaching fee at all. No money, nothing. I was like, oh no, I'm not worth it. And for the first year, I didn't charge, I just coached everyone. And then at the end of the year, I was like, wait a minute. Am I wanting to just have this be as a hobby and make no money? Or am I actually wanting this to create this as a business? And the answer was obvious. I wanted to create it as a business. So for the next 3 years, I started working on charging. I started out charging $25 as a new coach. Now, am I telling you what to charge? No. Because your coaching fee is going to be unique to you. But here's some things to think about. Ask yourself, what are my coaching skills worth to a client? because the client's not paying you for your personality, hair color, you know, dress, although it's good to be dressed when you're coaching. Naked coaching doesn't work. Just throwing that out there. I haven't tried it though, and I don't encourage you to do it either. So you want to ask yourself, what are my skills currently worth? Not what am I worth? Because you're, as a human being, as a divine being, you're priceless. But your skills grow as you do, and people pay you for impact. How does impact occur? From your coaching skills. So if you're a brand new coach, right out of the bat, you got to ask yourself, I'm a brand new coach. Tell everyone you're a brand new coach. And if you want more information, go back to the first video, part 1 of 3 that I created about telling everyone, you know, you're a coach. And ask yourself, what would be a fee that I could start charging that would be okay for me, that would lean up a little bit against my comfort zone? Maybe it's $25 an hour, maybe it's $50 an hour, maybe it's $100 an hour. But what would be a fee that I could charge and that I could say without stuttering? I used to go, people would say, how much is your coaching fee? And I didn't have one. Well, you know, it depends kind of on what we're going to do, what we're going to work on, you know, that kind of thing. And I'll email you later. So I didn't have a coaching fee. So if you're a new coach, pick a number. Steve, my coach, used to say to me all the time, Dermot, pick a number. And then practice saying that number. That's the really important part of this video. Start saying it. Say, it's $25 an hour. Okay. Tell your dog, tell your cat, tell the people at the grocery store, hey, ask me how much I charge. I charge $25 per hour. I charge $50 per hour. Practice saying that for a couple of days so that when your client says, how much do you charge? You say, you know what, I'm a professional coach in training, which means I'm a new coach with very little experience, but I'm a professional coach in training. My intention is to be a professional coach. This is where I'm headed. And right now it's $25 per hour. Or, hey, I'm just a student, I'm still in school, so I'm giving you the student rate of $25 per hour. Be honest, don't BS people. Tell them where you're at and don't BS yourself. Tell you, coaches come to Club Fearless. I had a coach come to Club Fearless. He says to me, Dermot, how much should I charge? I'm thinking about $500 an hour. And I said, how long have you been out of school? He said, I'm still in school. And I said, now, how do you feel when you say $500 per hour? He said, it scares the Jesus out of me. I said, nobody's going to pay you for that. One of the things I teach in Club Fearless is law of attraction. What you put out, you get back. What you focus on, you attract. What you focus on expands. And so if you're afraid of saying your coaching fee, guess what? You're not going to attract new clients that are going to give you that coaching fee. That's why you got to practice that coaching fee. Get it in your butt. $25, $25. If I sent you a check, how much should it be for? $25. If I sent you, if I pay by Visa, how much would it be? It's $25, Dermot. Practice saying your coaching fee. And remember, your coaching fee is not about you. Now, in the chat box below, I put an audio from Club Fearless. It's called, What is the Coaching Fee Really? It goes into more detail into what the coaching fee really is. This is huge for coaches. So have fun with that audio. Okay, next one. That's the money one. How do I invite clients to a conversation? I'm going to share with you, this is a process that I have had a lot, the coaches in Club Fearless have had a lot of success with. And I'm going to take you through the process so that you can see how easy it is to invite clients to a conversation. Okay. What is coaching about? Dermot, it's about helping people and making money. Yeah, it is. But it's about something even more important than that. Coaching is about 2 things and 2 things only. Tea break for dramatic pause. It's about connection, connecting to another human being, building rapport, building trust, and it's about conversation once that connection's happened. How do you get a new girlfriend or boyfriend? You connect with someone, you have conversation, you get to know them, and then you ask them out on a date. Most coaches meet someone on their webpage or website or wherever it might be, and then the first date they ask them to marry them. In other words, first date they say, okay, you know, I'm going to give you a 20-minute coaching session. Don't do that. Give people an hour of a coaching session. at least minimum for the experience. You got into a new car and the guy says, you get 5 minutes to drive the car and then tell me if you want to buy it or not. You'd say, I need a little more time. People need at least an hour to just get into the coaching session. Okay. So coaching is about connection and conversation. Connect with people, then you have a conversation. Now, what I'm going to teach you here is the process of a great invitation. How do you invite someone into a conversation? It's very, very simple. It's not rocket science, coaches. It's really simple. And my coach, Steve Chandler, would always say to me, Dermot, you got to learn to invite. You got to find people that need help and invite them. So learn to invite. It's one of the best actions a coach can take to grow their business, create impact in the world, and significantly change the course of a person's life, because people are not paying you for personality. They're paying you for impact. They're paying you for helping them to have a better life. And same with the coaching fee. Coaching fee is about the client's willingness to do the work for themselves. It's not about you as a coach. So step one, sit down, look at all your emails, think about who you'd love to help, who's struggling. There's 7 billion people struggling right now. Coaches ask me, Dermot, how do I get clients? There's 7 billion people struggling. Now, in the first email, if you're going to do it by email, which is fine, phone call works the same way. All you want to do is just offer support. Somebody shares with you, hey, I'm really struggling right now. Your question is, would you like some help with that? What do you mean? Well, I'm a professional coach, or I'm a professional coach in training, or I'm still in school right now. And I'm looking for practice to get better because I want to be a professional coach. I want to make a career of this. This is what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. And all you do is offer support. Would you like some help with that? Let's put a 1-hour coaching session together, and let's see if I can help you. So you can email them, and again, just offer support. Hey, John, this is Dermot. Hey, you said the other day you're struggling. I wonder, would you like some help with that? You know that I'm a coach in training, a professional coach in training. You know I'm still in school. Love to be able to give you an hour of my time. What do you think? Number two, if you haven't heard back from the person, send a follow-up email. People are busy. People are doing stuff. It's not about you. The no is never about you. The not yet. The not getting the email back is not about you. I used to take this very personally. Within 48 hours, coaches say, oh, Dermot, I haven't heard back. When should I give them? 48 hours is pretty good. Okay, now let's say the client emails you back, says, gosh, I am struggling. I'd love some help. You say, wonderful. Let me send you 3 times and dates that I'm available. Most coaches, I see it all the time in Club Fearless, they say to me, Dermot, I've asked the client to send me some times and dates and they haven't done it yet. Yeah, it's called leadership in the conversation. That means that you're the coach, you lead the conversation. When you go to the cinema, you don't just go in and wonder where you're going to go. You go in, the person says, hey, let me get your ticket, let me show you into which theater you're in, yada yada yada, here you sit down, so on. Leadership. So send them 3 times and 3 dates that you're available. Now, once they send you back an email and the date has been agreed upon, then you send them the Zoom link and some homework. What homework do you send them? You always want to get the client to do the homework before they come to the session. What does that look like? It can be anything. Hey, I've got an audio here that's going to help you with your struggle. Yeah, you're struggling with your relationships. I totally understand. Here's a little audio. I picked it up from YouTube, or here's someone that I listen to, might be helpful. Or the homework, please listen to that before the session. Or the homework might be, hey, John, I want you to sit down and write me an email, a paragraph or a page, whatever you like, and just let me know what's going on in your world. Give me a little bit more information of the struggle that you have right now. And what, if anything, are you doing about it? I always ask clients that. Or what's the biggest challenge that you're facing right now? Tell me a little bit about it in an email and send it to me 48 hours before we meet. Oh, Dermot, I don't want to sound pushy. You give the client some leadership. If I went into the opera and there was nobody there to take my ticket, there was nobody there to tell me where to go, there was nobody there to tell me, hey, the opera's starting in 10 minutes, please take your seats. I wouldn't know these things. And so we tell the clients, we give them leadership. Word leader means pathfinder, creating a path for the person. Now, in email number 5, if you haven't heard back from them after you've sent, the homework and stuff, send them another email. And I'll usually say, hey, spam being what it is, did you receive my last email? You want to confirm that the client got your email. Why do you want to confirm? Because your time is valuable. It's really valuable. Coaches do not value their time enough. I see it all the time. I had a coach in Club Fearless a few months ago, and I noticed that they were not valuing their time. I took them aside after class and I said, hey, you're coming late to class. What are you making more important than being late here to class? Because one of the Club Fearless rules is that you be on time for yourself and for your classmates. And we had a conversation about it. So you want to talk to your client. You want to bring that leadership to the to the foreground. So what did you do? Did you get my last email? Confirm with the client. It's really, really important. And last but not least, practice and practice and practice. The more you invite, the easier and more fun it becomes. And that's no blarney. You've got to practice inviting people. Just find people that are struggling and ask them, would you like some help with that? Hey, you're struggling. Would you like, what do you mean? I'm a coach in training. I'm a professional coach. This is what I do. This is what I love to do. This is what I do all day long. I help people with challenges, with stuckness, with problems. I'm a life mechanic. I help people fix their lives and make it run again. I'm a magician. I'll ask you questions you've never asked before, and magically your life starts to get better. However you want to answer that. Now, as your second resource, I'll put in the chat box down below the PDF that I just showed you. That's from Club Fearless. I'll put a link down below, so you have those two processes, that process and the audio. Feel free to share this stuff with every coach you know, everyone who's struggling. Pass it along. Help each other. That's what we're here for. We're not here to get clients and get it for ourselves. We're here to support each other. We're here to help each other. It's a community. I tell coaches, we have a Facebook page in Club Fearless, and every week, we post tips and tools and techniques and processes, and the coaches share how they're getting their clients. I had a coach just get one of the coaches get a $60,000 client. Another coach just created a contract with a small business, and they share those things in the Facebook group. Why? Are they bragging? No, because when you're in a group, the power of being in a group is when you see other people doing what you want to do, and everyone's got one focus. Everyone's got one focus in Club Fearless. It's create paying clients and have fun doing it. That's it. It's really simple. When you see that, you get inspired. You get excited. My business took off when I hired Steve Chandra as my coach, and I started taking his coaching programs. I flew to Arizona and Michigan and New York. You don't have to do any of that. You can just come in here, listen to some videos, and come join us for a test drive if you want. I'll leave a link down below. You can get a whole month of classes for $50, test drive the whole program. There's no obligation to be part of it after that. I want to encourage you to come to the Experience Masterclass on August 1st. We're going to dive into these subjects a lot deeper. And also, if you want to be part of the Inner Circle newsletter, I send out a newsletter with these videos, content that I only share in the newsletter every Tuesday. So feel free to be part of the private coaches Inner Circle, and we'll let you know about the free Q&A that comes up every month and the free Experience Masterclasses. I hope these have been helpful to you. Have a great day, and remember, think big, have fun, stay curious. And that, my dear coaches, is no blarney. Cheers.